Hey everyone, I'm coming to share with you how I hook my baby Buddha to my Freemie cups. Okay, so my Freemie cups are the open system, so they don't have a backflow. So that means if I pump and I move a certain way, the milk will start to go back into the tube, and then if you don't catch it, it'll eventually get to the pump portion and mess up your pump. So, and I have had that happen. I haven't had it mess up my pump, but I have had it when I first started using these. I didn't use the little backflow thing, so the milk did get to about right here in the tube because I saw it when it happened, and my pump started to sound funny. So it got about this far, and I caught it, and just let the tube kind of dry out a little bit, and so I decided to try to create a backflow system, and I showed you guys the little hack, how I did it last time. So this is what it looks like when it's hooked up, and I'll go through exactly how I hooked it up to the baby Buddha. But so these are the open. Freemie did come out with a closed system, but I did not order the closed system yet just because I already had these and I found a way to make it work. I would love the closed system because it would be less hassle with trying to maneuver things. So if you don't have Freemies yet and you would like to use these, to use like a secret method or a pump while you're at work or whatever, then definitely get the closed system so you don't have to worry about backflow. So the closed system has like a built-in backflow within the cup, so there's no extra pieces or anything like that. So I'm just going to show you how I do it, and you don't really need anything extra. So this is the Freemie cup, and this is the Freemie tubing. The Freemie tubing is in the cup, and then this little adapter came with the Freemie tubing, or with the Freemie cups. So I put the adapter in the Freemie tubing, and then I cut a piece of the Freemie tubing, not much, just about that much, and then I also have a Spectra pump, so I cut a piece of my Spectra tubing, and then this is the Spectra backflow valve. So what I did was, this is the Freemie tubing, Freemie adapter. Piece of the Spectra tubing goes into the Freemie adapter. So you push it in there really good until you have a snug fit. Okay, so this is the Freemie tubing, and you can cut it shorter if you want to, but this is how much I cut. And then you take the fat end of the Spectra backflow valve, and then you have to push the Spectra tubing onto it. And normally once you get it on, you don't have to take this piece off, but it does take a little maneuvering to get it on. And if you have a different backflow system, like if you have a different pump brand, then you can try to use the backflow system that comes with it and see if you can make something work. But since this is the system that I had before, then so this is the one that I'm using. So once you get it around there, just push it on till it's really snug. And once it's on there, like you have to wiggle it off to get it off. So I did it for the video, and as you can see, it took me a minute to get it back on. So this is what it looks like so far. So Freemie tubing, Freemie adapter, Spectra tubing goes within this Freemie adapter, and then Spectra to the fat end of the backflow valve. And then this is the little piece of Freemie tubing that I told you that I cut. It goes on the skinny end of the backflow valve, and you have to kind of push it on there snug like you did this side, but this side is easier to go on. And then you take your Buddha piece where you would normally connect the regular Buddha tubing in. It normally goes in like this. So you're not using that at all. Take the Freemie end and it fits right in there. And just push it until you can't push it anymore. And it's in there. So this is what your setup looks like now. So it's really not extra long. It's actually about the same length because you cut the Freemie tubing down a little bit and just added it back. So it's not that much longer. So this is what it looks like. And then, I've been in my other tubing. And then with the Buddha, you can switch to what side you want. So I'll just show you. So I'm switching it to this side. And if you watch the backflow valve, you can see it start to work. So that way you don't have to worry about milk getting back into your tube, and you can still wear it just as you normally would if you were to use all the Buddha products. So, and if you don't want to use backflow, if you know you're just going to sit there and be still, I still caution you to use this way if you are, even if you are just going to sit on the couch and be completely still. I don't trust it because I know that the milk can still get back into the tubing. But if you don't want to worry about the backflow and you want to just try it out and see, like I said, be very cautious because you don't want to mess up your pump because that milk will get back in here. So just make sure if you're going to sit on the couch, you need to be paying attention to your tubing to make sure milk doesn't start to backflow, because sometimes it still will if you start to pump a lot of milk. Okay, so if you just want to use the Freemie connected to the Buddha, you can completely do that. You have the Freemie tubing, nothing special. Just hook that Freemie tubing directly into the Buddha piece. Is that still on the same side? Yeah. So, and it'll still suck. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it. You can hear the air to tell that it's sucking. Alright, so I hope that was helpful. I hope it gives you a better visual of how I hook my Buddha to my Freemie. I definitely will eventually invest hopefully into the Freemie backflow system, the closed system. Unless Buddha comes out with their own cups, that would be great too. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching.